Hello and welcome to a new week. My name's Nicola. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. So the plan for today is I am going to have a fairly easy morning, and Mark is at work until lunchtime, and then we are going to go and choose my new glasses because I need a new prescription in them. So you can come and see which ones I'm trying on. That's in Sainsbury's, and then I think we need a few bits in there. We need to go to a place called Screw Fix, which I call Screw City for some reason. So we're going to Screw City for some recycling bags. It's so exciting, I know, you can't contain it. By the way, rat update. I haven't seen the rat for a few days. Since I put the vinegar underneath and took away the bird feeders, I have not seen Mr. Rat for a few days. So I'm leaving the bird feeders up and the vinegar there, and hopefully he has gone. But I want to make sure he's not going to come back because I think he's in the neighbour's garden. So I need to make sure that he's gone. But anyway, let's hope Mr. Rat has moved house. And tomorrow we are hoping, all being well, to go and see my friend Claire, or friends Claire and Nick. They live in Kent, so it's quite a little journey for us, but the last time they came here, so it's only fair that we go to them now. And I haven't seen them since the last time when they came down, and that was our first meeting because we met through YouTube, which is crazy when you think, you know, we would never have met if I hadn't have started this channel. So Claire has been a really good friend to me since we started becoming friends. So I think, you know, it's nice to go and see them. But obviously we're both going to confirm today because Claire has chronic illnesses as well as myself. So we both want to make sure that we're okay for it. Talking of chronic illnesses, I have really struggled to be positive at the end of last week. So as you saw from last week's weekly, I suffered a flare-up Tuesday night. It continued. I tried to carry on through it, and even yesterday I took my good friend Michelle, it was her birthday the day before, and I took her Friday for an afternoon tea. We went to a local garden centre where they were doing an offer, and I treated her to afternoon tea, and it was really lovely. But because I was still in flare mode, it obviously gave me an IBS attack. I researched whether the HRT gel affects your fibromyalgia, and all the research that I was doing, it was saying it affects it in a good way because it helps with the aches and pains. And I'm like, well, how come my aches and pains have like doubled, sometimes trebled, since I've been on the HRT? Why has it had the opposite effect for me? And then when I looked further, it said, in rare cases, it can make your fibromyalgia worse. Why do I have to be the rare case? And it might not be the HRT, it might just be circumstances. I've got a poorly poppy at the moment at uni as well, and that's frustrating because I can't, you know, just drop everything and go and bring her back, and she's not got a car to come back, so I have to trust that she's looking after herself. There's just a lot been going on lately, and obviously the weather's been so up and down, and I don't know about you if you've got a chronic illness, but the weather affects my fibro so much. Like extremes of weather, so really cold or really hot, can affect my fibromyalgia, not in a good way. But when it fluctuates like it has been, so you've been having like sun and a bit of warmth, which has been lovely, and then it will go to really cold again, and you're like, well, my body can't cope with that. And there's nothing you could do about the weather. That's one thing you can't do anything about. So it could be that. But anyway, I've really struggled to stay positive last week, and I had to have a bit of a chat with myself, really. Because also, I forgot to tell you, I've got, yesterday, I discovered I've got another infection in my C-section scar. So I get that not really frequently, but quite often, because it's an area where you're gonna, you know, it gets, what's the word? I don't want to use that word that everybody hates, but it's a warm area and, you know, it gets infected quite frequently. So I have cream to put on it, but that's really sore and that's sort of getting me down as well. The shoulder blade is still going on as well, that I slept funny on. Honestly, I'm falling apart. Anyway, let's have enough of the moaning and let's get on with the weekend. So I'm just going to have a chill out this morning, watch some more Vampire Legacies, although I watched an episode yesterday. I started watching it and someone projectile vomited blood, and you know I've got a emetophobia, so that didn't go down too well with me. I'm also trying to do the intermittent fasting, so I don't eat from say 8 PM the night before till, I usually leave it till about 1, and then I eat my first thing of the day, and that includes, I don't have my lemon and ginger, I just drink water until then. And it is a struggle, like what is it now? 10 past 10 and I'm hungry. But just every time I'm hungry, I drink some more water. And I'm trying to do that, not every day. I've done it for 2 days on the trot. I won't do it tomorrow because like I say, we're going out, and I'll do it again probably Monday. So I'm going to try and do that and see if that helps kickstart with a bit of weight loss, but who knows. It's all about loving the skin you're in. Right, we're on our way.
Welcome back, welcome back.
By the way, everyone loved your vlogging. Someone
should have been more of it.
Someone said it was the best part of the vlog. Which I think is a bit offensive.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
But yeah, everyone likes your vlogging, so you have to do more of it.
I don't know about that.
So Mark's got back from work, we're just heading out. It's 5 to 1 and I am starving. All I've had all morning is water. So we're going to go and have some lunch, I think, in Sainsbury's, if there's anything there that we fancy. And then I'll go and choose my new glasses and get the bits of shopping that we need. But I'm so cold. What is it today? 7 degrees, so it's not that cold as it has been. But
you feel the cold, didn't you?
Yeah, just freezing today.
Random, isn't it, how the old body.
Bit random. Might be the HRT.
HRT, it's the HRT, it's the HRT.
If you don't know that joke, it's from a comedian called Peter Kay. So you need to go watch him because he's very funny. Going up the escalator, go and find some lunch. What are you fancying?
Everything.
Everything and anything.
Very hungry.
Hangry. We're in a queue. We've got our lunch.
I've got mine. Where's yours?
Is that all yours?
I can eat with that, to be fair.
I went for a tuna melt panini, and Mark's gone for a cheese and onion toasty, and then we've got a tea cake to share because their tea cakes are amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, nice.
I quite like the jeans. They look huge though. They've got quite a lot of different stock in Sainsbury's since I last did a shop with me. Updated version. So it's worth coming and having a look. Seeing what they've got. That top's pretty as well, Mark. The green one.
Yeah.
How much is that? £20. To come back for when it's got money off. Right, let's go into Specsavers and find my glasses. What do we think of these ones? Should I put them both on and then you compare them?
Go on in.
Is that one? These feel a bit lighter.
Put the other ones on again.
These feel a bit
And again.
smaller in the frame.
Yeah, them ones are nicer. Not so
Do you
bulky.
think?
Not so bulky.
Do you think these are a bit small for the...
They're just seem a bit bulky to me.
Yeah.
Whereas they've got a nice, bit of a
Right,
better.
let's put them up there for a minute. Let's have a look.
They haven't got such a
So
chunky
we'll hold
frame.
on to these for now. So these are the ones that we've got to look through. Is there any there that you think I should try? People say I should go out of my comfort zone. What about a different colour?
Yeah.
What about red?
What's the face?
That's like Dame Edna,
That's
isn't
it.
it?
That's what I was thinking of.
They're quite nice.
Yeah, they're quite cool.
No, I feel
Nah.
a bit like, what do you call it? What's his name?
Yeah, look.
No, I don't want them.
Yeah, nice.
I don't like them. I don't like
What about these?
They're very similar to these, aren't they?
Bit of a thicker. They're quite nice as well. I like the different colour around the out. It's quite nice.
They've got a last. My last one's lasted me 20 years.
These are nice. You won't like them either.
No. What about the red ones? Shall I try?
Yeah,
the red
they're
ones?
quite cool.
I'll keep these two for now.
The thicker you got thicker or thinner frame, haven't you? Or your thinner one.
Thinner, yeah.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, they're nice. Different. Quite nice.
Oh, it's different, isn't it?
Yeah, quite nice.
See, I'm just used to seeing myself in...
That's really. That's a nice colour actually.
I don't know now. Yeah, but if you're wearing outfits, they're only going to go with certain...
Oh, it's just silly. It's just silly.
I think I do like them, but I know these are my...
Right, I'll put them ones on there.
So let's try out these two. So these are the first ones,
Yeah.
which are really nice. And these are the second ones. There's not a lot of difference in them. I think these are smaller in the frame.
Cheers.
I think these ones.
Put the other ones on. They're both nice, but the first one's probably I'd say yeah.
I think these feel more comfortable.
They're nice. Yeah. They're not so bulky
Yeah,
either. But
I'll
quite
go
nice
with
frame.
them. Right.
Done.
Right, glasses have been ordered. So I went with the last pair that you saw. I really liked the red ones, but like I said to Mark, I know what I like and I think I'd regret buying them. If I was buying two pairs, I would have got them and the ones that I ordered. But I was only buying one, so because that was still £115 and that was half price because I sign up to their contact lenses subscription. But I'm pleased with the ones that I've ordered. I think they're very similar to my last ones, which is what I wanted because I loved my last pair of glasses, the ones that I've got now. And they said they're going to take 2 weeks. I also deliberated because there's 3 levels of thinness that they can make your lenses in the glasses. And originally I said, oh, I'll just go for the second one. She said, you've got to go for the second one, whatever, otherwise they'll look ridiculous because my prescription's so strong. But I said to Mark, oh, I think I should go for the thinnest one because I know I won't be happy if they overlap the lens, not the lens, the frame. So I went for the thinnest one, which was, yeah, 115 all in total, which I don't think is too bad for a pair of glasses, to be honest. And plus, my last pair have lasted me 20 years, so that should be good. We got the shopping from Sainsbury's. I got the girls' Easter eggs, so I'm really pleased about that. Mark's just got some fuel. There he is. And now we're going to Screw City, get some recycling sacks, and then Mark might get a, what is it, the custard donut thing that you like from Greg's?
It's caramel.
Caramel custard donut from Greg's, and we need a drink for the journey tomorrow. I've got a message Claire actually, I must do that. So let's rock and roll. Right, we've let me put these up so I can see you. We've acquired the recycling sacks, because we are given recycling sacks from the council, but they're never enough because I recycle a lot. Or everything that I can I recycle. Anyway, so Mark is just getting a token. We're going to go put the car through the car wash because the amount of salt that's on it at the moment needs to come off. And then we're going to go back and we're going to do a few jobs. Mark's going to clean the bottom of the guineas out and we've got a tie back in the lounge that's come away, so he's going to try and fix that. And I might have a go at sorting out the bedroom curtains, because I do a Mrs. Hinch hack where you put some pipe lagging in between the back of the curtain ruffles, and it gives it the precise gap, so when you pull them open it looks perfectly neat. Neat pleats is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's hope he can get a token and we'll go through the car wash. Right, so I've got to our turn for the car wash. We're in it and it's done nothing. It had to be. We've waited about half an hour, haven't we?
Yeah.
For this. So now someone
pushed in front of us as well.
Yeah, and someone's trying to get help now, because we can't get out of the car. You're not allowed to get out of the car because it's a slippery surface, and in case it starts up, you know. Yeah, it's all good. We're just sitting here waiting in a car wash. Oh, by the way, car wash, we had to get a refund, didn't we?
Yeah, no comment.
No comment. This is what I'm doing. So this is Mark's pipe lagging that he's got in the van, and I'm just putting it in between the back of each pleat, and it just makes the pleats stand much nicer when they're hanging. So that's the little tip. You can use toilet roll holders as well, or kitchen roll holders, but it just makes them sit nicer, doesn't it? And they, you know, just hanging there. Right, just an FYI, this size was too small, so you want roughly this size in between each pleat. So they're like the size of a cardboard toilet roll, but that's why I say toilet roll cardboard inners are great for this as well. But I'll show you in a minute when Mark's put the curtains back the difference it makes. Yeah, so now you can see how the pleats are perfect each side. It looks much better. I have got to take them up because they're too long, but I will do that. I might try and do that next week. I'm just going to do it by hand. I'm not going to, because my machine's in the loft. I haven't used it for years, so I'm just going to pin it and do it by hand next week, I think. But that's it. It's much better. Right, I'm just getting Deborah's parcel ready to post to her. I've bought this brown paper. Whose idea was it to come up with these sticky things so that you don't put plastic around the paper? I mean, you lose half your paper. It's just crazy. Madness. Good morning. Happy Sunday fun day.
Welcome back.
Mark's just cleaning the bath after bathing Artie. As he probably pooed in it, didn't he?
He did.
Pooed and weed in it. That's what they're supposed to do. So, we're heading off to see our friends Claire and Nick today. I have some beautiful roses to give her. They look red on here, but they're actually like a fuchsia pink. Really nice. And we have some drinks for the car, but we're going to make a tea and coffee, I think, because it's about an hour and 45 minutes away, over the Dartford Bridge. So I'll show you that when we get up to it, because I always get excited to go over the bridge. I don't know why.
Yeah, life, mate.
I know, I want to get a life. I've used this morning, stay there, I'll find it. This was what I purchased yesterday. VO5 Tame and Shine Spray. And I bought it for the top of my hair, because this part always goes, like I just said to Mark, I look like the Nutty Professor. So it says just spray it at arm's distance, and then either use your fingers or like a comb or brush. I just use my fingers, and it's done quite well. There's only a few I don't know if you can see, there's a few strays, but most of it is tamed. And I straightened my hair, and I've just put a clip in my fringe today just to keep it back while I'm out enjoying myself. But yeah, if you have that problem, try this. It's not cheap. I think it was about £4.30, something like that. But try that one. So, let's go and have a nice day. The sun's shining, but Mark said it's cold. So I'm going to take a coat. I've got to decide what coat to take actually. But I'm going to sort these flowers out because I've had them in water overnight and wrap them a bit nicer than they are now. Right, we're not going over the bridge, so I can't show it to you. We've come a different way, whatever the sat-nav's taken us anyway. We only got stuck in one lot of traffic, haven't we?
Yes.
Where there was it a 4 or 5 car pile-up, but it didn't look bad, did it? It just looked like...
People get too close and just brake, didn't they?
Yeah. Like little knocks, so we got stuck in that for a while, but the sat-nav's saying another half an hour to go. So hopefully that's all we've got. And then we'll go in and see our friends, and then we're going to go, I think, to a garden centre. Of course we are. We just passed the Warner Brothers studio tour for Harry Potter. It is Warner Brothers, isn't it? Yeah. And I said to Mark, oh, I really want to go back. I mean, we have been quite a few times, but it's
not for
just...
a while now, yeah.
No, not for a long time, many years. And
the girls were young, weren't
they were... I think that... Was it the last time we went with TJ?
Well, possibly, yeah. Thomas, yeah.
Thomas
Right,
always
yeah.
comes, doesn't he? Yeah. So...
Could well have been, yeah.
That might have been. But a lot's changed. They've got like the greenhouse in there now with the mandrakes that you pull up, and I said to Mark, they're building something else, they're extending it, but I don't know what the extension is. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, something for the future, because I love it there. We all do, I think. Pretty. Where's the restaurant then?
Right.
Straight in front? Food. Oh, look at them. As it did before, so they've just changed the name.
Yeah.
Just taken over it.
Yeah. Should we get something to eat and then have a look?
Yeah, definitely.
Spare £2,200?
No, sorry. Not in my back pocket, you know.
Oh yeah, we're not for two of them.
Yeah.
We'll buy yours as well. There you go. Maybe they'll
Yeah.
get 3 for 2. Dear.
I do love them.
Crystal embellished with a crystal heart. Be nice when the light catches them. £9.99. And then flower sun catchers. Birth month flower sun catchers. Oh, it's a birth month. They're different, aren't they? How do you know which is the birth month? Is it on the back? No.
Oh.
How would you know then?
The crystals look the same.
Yeah. Well, that's a bit odd. Yeah. I mean, they're nice, but it'd be nice to know which.
Yeah. The sign there.
Oh, look.
Which really
There
should be
we
on the
go.
top.
It should be, shouldn't it? An otter for Holly, her favourite animal. Oh, they've got an Artie.
Yeah.
Artemis. He had a bath this morning.
People don't really carry little mirrors with them very often.
No. I have got one in my bag just because of my contact lenses, but I like the navy.
So you should actually be called South Jokes.
Oh, that's bright pink.
That's my sister. I prefer dogs to people. Definitely.
King of the kitchen. Yeah, now this always makes me laugh. Welly socks, because you think, who is going to change their socks to put on some wellies?
Yeah.
Really? It's a good idea, but I would never do it.
No.
I'd just put my wellies on. Oh, they've got guinea pigs.
Aww.
Gins pops. What was there? What is the point?
Not much point to be fair.
No. I mean, you. Yeah.
Right.
Silicone hot mat. Just put it on the worktop. I'm terrible.
I didn't even know toast tongs were a thing.
Toast tongs. That's a good idea. That is a good idea because I'm always using a knife.
I was just going to say, how many times have you
Yeah.
cooked crumpets or something? Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the smell of the soap is so nice usually. Oh, look, jasmine one. Oh my God, that's amazing.
That does smell nice.
That is amazing.
Vintage rose.
I would use that. $5.99. I love rose.
Smells like Turkish delight.
Oh yeah, that's lovely. They smell nice. See, why don't hand soap smell like that
Yeah.
good?
Yeah. She would probably say, how old do you think I am?
Mum makes a house a home.
Sorry, like a sidecar for the desperate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should be happy with that. Kiss, I think. Last year, didn't we, Mark?
Yeah, nice.
Hebe, that's it. And we put it in a pot out the front, and it's massive now. So these,
Much maintenance.
no, nothing. You lit it flowers, and it, yeah, you just put it in the pot. You just got to water it if it gets dry. But these are really good. I can recommend them, and they're attractive with the colours of the leaves.
I do like.
We need something really low maintenance.
That's very low
For a few weeks
maintenance.
and
Bellis mixed,
They look like bumblebees.
Yeah.
£15. See,
Yeah.
these you would definitely have to deadhead, just like nip the tops off when they're dead. Look, what a little spade. There's a birdhouse.
Yeah, birdhouse.
That's so cool.
This hooks on, does it? Yeah.
Yeah, £40. 40. It's quite sturdy. That. Oh, look at this. This looks like the Hogwarts Express. Wrong colour, but. Oh. Sleeping hedgehog. There's a big one there. Look. It's an arty. It's a bit smaller than him. But it's definitely an Artemis. And it's happier than him. Oh, Highland cows. Michelle and Ange love Highland cows. Frogs. Oh. The amount of frogs we get in our garden as well, because our neighbour's got ponds. She's got 2 ponds and we get so many frogs.
It's like a challenge, like give it to them as soon as we can.
That's nice. Look at that. It's a planter but looks like a book. That's cool. $12.99, that's not too bad. Yeah, Charles Dickens. Great Garden Expectations. That's really cool. They make good Mother's Day present if you planted that up.
Yeah.
Right, I've had a lovely day with Claire and Mark, your Mark, Claire and Nick. And we just stopped at a garage for some chocolate for the way home. And I picked up a bag of Malteser bunnies off of this like cardboard box, and the whole thing fell backwards down this unit with all the rest of the Malteser bunnies on. I said to the man, I'm so sorry. He was like, that's okay. He's never going to get it, is he?
In 1 mile,
Do you reckon?
leave the roundabout at the second exit.
Oh dear, that was quite funny though. Only me. I said to Mark, you can't take me anywhere. So I went for Malteser bunnies. Mark's gone for mini eggs. Well, they're gone now. And we've got about 1 hour 33 traffic depending to get home. We've had a nice day, haven't we?
Yeah, lovely. Yeah.
Very nice day. By the way, lunch was, I had fish finger sandwich and Mark had tuna sandwich. Yeah, it's very nice. Happy Manic Monday. I'm in my gym gear because I've just done, I haven't been to the gym. I don't remember the last time I went to the gym. I did a Say Yes to Next workout. So, lesson learned, I think last Monday when I did the more challenging workout from YouTube, it wasn't Say Yes to Next, it's a different channel, can't tell you what one it was. I learnt my lesson because I think that contributed to the awful flare that I had following that. I stayed with the Say Yes to Next because I think she is brilliant, her channel is brilliant, the workouts are aimed at over 50s. I'm not 50 yet, but I am chronically ill, so again, it's brilliant for me. And if you are starting out in exercise, or if you are older, or even if you are chronically ill, please try her channel. I'm not being paid to say this, but just go and check it out. You can do it seated or you could do it standing up, and it's not difficult. I put this on because I sweat with anything, so but give it a go. Right, I need a shower, my battery's running out, and then I've got to go and pick up my pottery painting and my sister-in-law's pottery painting, and I might go to our local flower retailer to see what craft bits they've got in. Right, pottery has been picked up. I won't show you Mark's sister's one because it's a present for someone that might be watching this. But if Poppy, if you're watching this now with Eloise, can you please stop watching or skip this bit because I don't want you to see this, okay? Thank you. Right, this is something I painted for Pop's birthday. Oh, it's come out quite nicely. Yeah, I think she'll like that. So her birthday's not till August, but this is what I painted for Poppy. Because I painted her plates for uni before, and she loves the, well, plate and a bowl, and she really loves it. So I thought, and I've done like the Arsenal colours, the red, gold and blue. I was going to try and do an Arsenal emblem. The only thing that I wish I'd done is outlined this in black as well. That's what I wish I'd done, but I know she's going to love that. She will love that, so that's good. I'm going to pop to the flower wholesalers and see if there's any crafty bits I can do for Easter. And also I am after some colourful blooms for my vase in the lounge for Easter, so we shall have a look and see what they've got. I will take you with me, but I might not film because it's quite a small place, and they've got cameras up, so I don't want them to think, what's she doing? Right, I am back from Byford's. I could have spent a fortune in there. I mean, I spent like 25 quid, which is enough, but they have so many good things. I wish I could show you, but like I say, it's a small place and there are cameras around, so I'd feel really awkward filming in there. But I'll show you what I picked up. But what I really wanted was they had these beautiful big-headed like faux hydrangea flowers in like 3 different shades of grey. And I'd have loved to have got 2 of the shades, but 3 heads. But that would have been like £20 on its own. And it's just a lot of money at the moment. The stuff that I've bought is stuff that I can paint and give as presents and things. So let me show you. And I've got some Easter presents as well. So if you're my mum, Mark's mum, Lisa, I don't think Pam watches, please don't watch. And also Donna, if you're watching this before your birthday, do not watch anymore. Or skip this bit. I have to say all this, otherwise they've ruined the surprise, you know. Let me just open that cupboard a bit more. I've just put my turkey bacon on for my lunch. I'm going to have an omelette with turkey bacon and cheese. And he wrapped all of them up for me in this paper. That's actually quite nice. And I'm thinking I could try and reuse this paper to wrap the Mother's Day things in. So I'm going to, I know that might sound a bit mean, but it's so pretty. And I thought, I don't really want to just chuck it in recycling. I can use it. So I'm going to straighten it out and keep it. Anyway, the first thing I got, I'm trying to remember the price for all this. Did I put the receipt in here somewhere? No, that's not that receipt. I thought I did. Maybe I'll put it in my bag. This was literally a couple of pounds. I mean, look how pretty it is. It's just like a little mini pot that you could use for anything, really. You could put a little tea light in there, or a votive candle, or you could just use it for like miniature flowers or anything like that. And yeah, a couple of pounds this was, and I bought this for Donna's birthday because I know she will love this because it's so pretty. So I got that, but also I want to take inspiration for when I'm painting off of this, because I thought, there's some good flowers on there I could copy. I do need to get some more thingy paints, acrylic. Is it acrylic? Yeah, acrylic paints. I need to stock up on those. Right, the second one I got was this jug, and again this was like £2 or £3, and it's just a plain white jug. And I thought, again, this is good like for a present for people. They could put flowers in it, or they can use it for water or milk, whatever you want to use it for, cream. And I'm going to paint this, or I might use my pens on here and then I'll spray it afterwards with the finishing spray. But it's a completely plain jug, so I thought brilliant for decorating and giving as a present. Right, let's straighten this paper out so I can keep it all afterwards. It's got a few rips in that one. Then I got 4 of the same thing, so I won't show you each one because they're exactly the same. But these gorgeous little bunnies, look at that. Look at him draped over an egg. Right, guess in the comments how much you think he was. Guess how much you think he was. Have you written it down? And I'm going to tell you, he was £1. £1. I mean, it's ceramic. I think, look, to prove it, £1. Isn't he gorgeous? Or she? He's got pink on. It could be a boy wearing pink. I love it. So I bought 4 of these because I'm making, for Easter presents, I'm doing little gift bags with homemade chocolates in that I've made, that I'm going to make. Let me show you the mould. This mould I got from Hobbycraft, and it's got, I don't know if you can see, it's got carrots, bunnies, I think just carrots and bunnies. Yeah, just different bunnies, 2 different style of bunnies but the same carrots. And I'm going to buy like plain milk and dark chocolate, like the cheap one from Aldi, and melt them and put them in here. And I might put things on each one, like if you put in first, you could put in like hundreds and thousands, you could put different things to make them different. So that's what I'm intending on doing. I'll show you while I'm doing it. And then I'm going to put those in gift bags for the Easter presents. But for the 4 females, I'm giving them one of these as well, because I just thought they're adorable. I couldn't believe it when I saw this. I've never seen anything quite like this. It's like Christmas, all this paper. So it's a cylinder and you put a tea light in the top of it. How amazing is that? This was £3.25 if I remember correctly. They had bigger ones as well, but I liked this size. And again, I'm going to paint it and give it as a present. Isn't that amazing? I just love it. I love it. £3.25. What a bargain. I'm trying to pick out things. Whoa! I just knocked you off. Sorry, I just knocked you off. I'm trying to pick out things that I haven't already shown you because the duplicates of the bunny. Right, this one is for me. I'm doing this one for me because I realised, let me show you, I bought some daffodils for myself because you know, like they're £1 in the supermarket, and it's in a drinks glass because I don't have a vase small enough for the daffs. So, hence why I got this. Now this was literally £2. And again, I'm going to paint on it, draw on it, do something on it. But I thought this was perfect because it's a narrow lip here, so they're not all going to flop out too much. But yeah, £2. So that one's a present to myself when I've painted it. Oh, I'm excited. I've got lots to do. So these are the other bunnies, like that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, Donna's birthday is coming up. And so I got that little pot that I showed you. And I also, she loves sloths, okay? She loves sloths. It's a doorstop. It's a sloth doorstop. How amazing is that? It was so cute, and it was like £5, I think. I thought it was adorable. She just loves sloths, so I know she's going to absolutely love that with the little pot to go with it. Here's another vase, but this one's going to be for a present. I don't know who for. I just keep it all in my craft cupboard, and then when it becomes people's birthdays, I'm like, that will do for you. And sometimes I make them intentionally for people because I know what they like, you know. But this again was literally like £3, and I thought you can never have enough vases, you know, for flowers and things. So this I thought would be perfect for me to paint, draw, do something to. I'm going to get some ideas off Pinterest for these. I'm going to do my lunch now because I'm doing the fasting thing again. So I haven't eaten since 8 o'clock last night, and it's now 25 to 1. So turkey bacon's in. I'm going to have a nice omelette.
Later that day.
I just got stuck. I just got stuck. I've been taking up the bedroom curtains. And yes, I know a lot of you are screaming, you could do it with Wonderweb and just iron it and it would take minutes. I could do that, but I haven't. I decided to hand stitch it, and I sat on the floor and I thought, I don't know how I'm going to get up. Let me tell you, I wish I had the camera there because it would have made for great footage, me trying to get up off the floor. It wasn't happening very quickly, let's put it that way. And I've done one curtain and my hips are killing from sitting on the floor, so I'm going to do the other one on Wednesday. But I'm going to show you. It looks so much better. So that's right. Let's just ignore this. Has anyone else's husband got a floor wardrobe? Because Mark always has a floor wardrobe. It doesn't go in the wardrobe. It goes on the floor. It drives me insane. But he's such a good husband. I can't complain about it. I'm complaining to you. But it is what it is. So that's his floor wardrobe. But this is the before. So you can see the curtains are too long, right? And they're all crumpled. And then this is after, when I've stitched it. So much better. And with those nice, neat folds, because we've put the pipe thingy in between. There's probably a technical term for that, but I can't remember it. Is it lagging? Pipe lagging, I think. But yeah, it was just a feat to get up. And look, I've got my outfit ready for tomorrow. I always do this. If you remember from a previous vlog, I will hang what I'm wearing tomorrow out so that I use all of my wardrobe. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. My hair looks like a scruffy mess today. I need to do something with it because I'm filming a video with Mark's mum today on like a big Tesco, 24-hour Tesco. I can't go out looking like this. Look at it. I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. But guess what I've just seen? The rat. He's back. I don't think he ever left, to be fair. I topped up the vinegar under the shed, but now he's trying to burrow under my sink planter. So I have ordered some rat poison blocks that are supposed to be very good. I don't like the thought of killing creatures, I really don't, but I'm sorry, I'm not having a rat running around my garden. I'm just not. And I can't open the side gate still. I can't have my door open when the weather gets nice this week. So that's coming tomorrow, and I will put some under the shed, somewhere he runs through, because he does this loop through the neighbours. Goes into the neighbours, through mine, like where I feed the birds, which I'm not doing at the moment, and under the shed. So I am determined that we will sort this problem out, but yeah, not good. I thought we were rid of him when I did the vinegar, but obviously not. That's the first time I've seen him. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do something with this. I don't know what's happened to it. I just don't know what's happened to it today. It's just gone weird. Anyway, like I say, today I am heading to Tesco's with Mark's mum to film a video for you for a Wednesday upload. Don't know when that will be coming, sometime in April. And what else am I doing? That would probably be it. I'm having to be very careful at the moment. My fibro is still not good. And I said on Instagram and Facebook yesterday that you can rack your brains and think, why is this happening, like weather, stress, blah blah blah, but there's no point, because you know, you can summarise why your body's behaving like this all you like, but at the end of the day it is behaving like this, and unless it's something you can stop and control, it's important to look at it. So say you're doing too much or not doing enough, that sort of thing, I understand you need to look at the reasons why. But otherwise, if you don't know really what's causing it, then you just need to go with it and say, this is what's happening. I mean, like I say, it could be the change in medication with my HRT and all that sort of thing. So I haven't noticed any difference with the HRT except for the headaches. The headaches have gone, which is brilliant, because I was getting headaches every day. But I do feel a lot of fibro things at the moment. So I'm getting a lot of pain, a lot of fatigue, a lot of ill feeling all the time, and that can go away. So like I say, I'm just being careful. Yesterday, like, I only did one curtain. I'm trying my best to make myself, you know, better than I am currently. So therefore, after I've done the Tesco video, I will be resting and watching my Vampire Legacies, which I'm still watching, and the Help My House is Haunted, still watching that. And yeah, just sort of doing some self-care really, because I really need that at the moment. Mark's still getting well in his new job. He's doing really well with that. It was nice to see him. He's just different. Like, he still falls asleep at night, every night, but then he's in this new job, he's walking 17,000 steps a day, so he's going to be tired. As in happy, I think he's a lot happier at the moment where he is. He's got, like I say, a 3-month probation period, so we shall see. Right, it's much later on Tuesday. I'm really sorry. I was fully intending on showing you our dinner prep tonight, because I appreciate there's been nothing for me to film today because I was filming for a Wednesday upload, but I have injured my back. You couldn't write it, could you? So Artie was in the kitchen earlier, as he does his daily walk, but he pooed and somehow managed to get it up the washing machine, all over the washing machine and all over the floor, and it dried on. And I was trying to scrub it with some kitchen roll and spray, and I felt my back go on this left hand side. Mark's just doing the dinner. So therefore, oh, this lighting's not good, sorry. Is that better? I don't know. Therefore, I haven't been able to show you. And we've had, well, Mark's cooking now, sticky vegetable rice that I have shown you before, with some chicken and sourdough. That's what we're having for dinner. And I was going to show it to you, but I'm in so much pain. I've got my heat pad on my back and Mark's cooking the dinner. So I do apologise, but that's as far as I've got. So I'll update you on everything tomorrow. Morning, Artie. Good morning. Last night he decided to scrap his liner up. I need to put some more soil over in that corner. And yeah, he was sort of underneath it just looking at me, and I went, absolutely not. Didn't I? So because of your wreck in the kitchen yesterday, I injured my back. Yeah, what you got to say about that? Smearing your poo everywhere. Oh, I don't know. Right, before I get in the shower, I ordered this literally yesterday from Shein, and it's already come. So let's see. I think it's only part of my order, because I ordered like a few summer bits. So this is the dress. I saw this on, was it Facebook? I think Facebook advert, and it looks so nice. Let me get it out and I'll show you. This is so nice. I love these style dresses, and I love the blue and white stripe. That, and I've ordered this white crocheted cardigan that's going to look so nice with this. But isn't that lovely? It's high at the back, which is nice, but I just love it. I love the style of it. It's long. I'm going to get lots and lots of wear out of this over the summer. It's nice and thin as well. It could be a bit see-through, so you're going to want to wear like your nude coloured underwear under there. You know, like your skin fleshy colours, because if you wear white under white, it shows. Right, it's Towel Wash Wednesday, so I've put my pod in. It's in there. I'm struggling with my back, guys, so it's difficult. Hang on, I'm going to spread my legs. That's what she said, because the back is still bad, but I cannot squat because I've got osteoarthritis in my knees and I wouldn't get up. There we go. Managed it. Right, so someone asked me when I showed this last what I use in my washing. So I've put a pod in the bottom. Always put the pod in the bottom of your washing machine because the water needs to dissolve it first. And I use Persil pods. You can use bio or non-bio. And then in the drawer, I use any kind of fabric conditioner. This one is Aldi's. But I do also put, with towels, I put a laundry cleanser in, an antibacterial one. So you don't have to use this. You could just use a pod, and I know so many people that either just use powder or just use a pod and don't use softener. It's just my choice. I might not use it for a while. It's just, that's what I do, you know, but everyone has their own preferences when they do their laundry. I don't use the laundry cleanser with clothes unless, I used to with Mark's work, because he's a plumber and his clothes do get quite grubby, and so I used to use this, but where he's working now isn't so bad, so I tend to just use softener on normal clothes, but laundry cleanser on bedding as well, bedding and towels. Oh, it's such glorious weather today. It really is lovely out there. And I've just opened the back door, but the rat is still about. I haven't seen him today, but I know he's there. And if I leave that door propped open, I'm worried he's going to run in if I'm not here to see it, you know. The last thing I want is the rat to come indoors. And it's just like making me fearful, which is ridiculous because it's a rat. But anyway, so firstly my back. I told you last night how I did it, and I was in so much pain last night, I was seriously thinking this might have to be a hospital job. Like, I just couldn't control the pain at all. It was, and it's bad today, but it's bearable. Like, I can cope with it better today. So I'm thinking it will get better on its own, hopefully. But I do have degenerative disc disease in my back. So my discs are already quite bad, and when I injure my back, it obviously makes things a lot worse. And yeah, I did the stupid thing of researching, which, say it's stupid, it's not always stupid. Like, I said to Mark, oh, I looked it up. The birds are still looking for their food out there, and they can't have it at the moment because of a stupid rat. Sorry, birdies. Mark said, oh yeah, what does it say, you're dying of cancer or something? And I said, well, no, it says that I could have, oh, what was the word, have a herniated disc from what I did with the bending and the cleaning in an awkward way. Because like I said this morning, I struggle to squat because my knees aren't strong enough and I won't get back up. But I can bend, but then that affects my back. So I'm in a really tricky situation. But yeah, last night, and I sleep from side to side during the night, and obviously with my back I had to sleep on my back, like flat on my back. And this morning when Mark left for work, I tried to turn over on my left side, and it was okay on my left side, but I knew if I tried to turn on my right side it wouldn't be okay. So I managed to get a bit of sleep on my side, but mainly it was on my back, so I didn't sleep very well, and it hurt. Like, every time I moved it was like, oh. And I thought, please, I don't, because it said usually a herniated disc will sort itself out, whether it takes weeks, months, whatever. But in some cases, like, it needs an operation. Now, I've been told, I asked my doctor, I know I've got the disc disease, but when do I need to be, like, concerned enough to go to hospital? And she said, if I lose feeling, like when I'm having a wee or any of both toilet areas, if I lose feeling down there, that's when I've got to go into hospital. So I said, right, okay, because that's when you need an operation. Yeah, I'm just going to take it easy today. But with a back injury, you do need to keep moving. I know the temptation is just to say stay still and rest. And resting is good, but you do have to move as well, because otherwise it'll make it worse. Oh, the joy. I got down here, don't ask me how, and my foot's gone to sleep. My back's holding up because I'm able to sit against the bed. So that's why my back's been able to do it. But I've managed to do this one as well. It's taken only about half an hour. That one took about an hour to do. This one's taken about half an hour. So I'm glad they both sit nicely to the floor now. Much better. And I spoke to Mark's mum about it yesterday and said, oh, I should have wonder webbed it. And she said no, because the curtains are too heavy for wonder web. So that's why I didn't wonder web it, alright? Anyway, I've got to try it. Hang on. Oh, for God's sake. Put my foot out to try and get it to come back round because it's gone to sleep. And then I've got to try and get up, which is going to be the fun job. By the way, this tea light holder that I bought for a present I've kept for myself because I really like it. It's just so unusual. It looks like a tea light is floating. Enjoying the sunshine. Got my arms out, the guineas are out because I can keep an eye that the rat doesn't go in there. Beautiful out here. I'm just going to carry on reading my book and enjoying the warmth of the sun. Good morning. Happy with Thursday. It's another beautiful sunny day, which is good. The window cleaner's just arrived. I am going to town at lunchtime today and with Holly, and we're going to have some lunch, which will be really nice because we're going to try and sit outside and make the most of the nice weather. I have got to edit this now because obviously I've got like 2 hours before, just under 2 hours before we go out, so I need to get a shift on. But make sure you give it a thumbs up if you haven't done already. Leave me a nice comment, subscribe for future videos, and have a lovely weekend. I think it's going to rain, but it is what it is. And I will see you all on Wednesday next week for another upload. Take care, bye.